That's why all these famous rich people have private jets just to fly 5 minutes down the fucking state to go to do something else and buy a hamburger or something. All of these people that are claiming, oh, climate change is bad, climate change is this, climate change is that. Greta Thunberg, climate change is so bad. She sailed across an ocean once, and then since then she flies everywhere and she fights oil and but she's wearing clothes. She's wearing polyester. She's wearing fucking clothes that are made from these products. She isn't wearing like she. You never. I've never seen her wearing clothes that she knitted herself out of like sheep's wool or no. She's wearing shit she bought and probably traveling around in vehicles and probably traveling around in airplanes and to be able to go and fucking protest this shit. It's climate change isn't a thing. It's something you all bought into. And you don't even realize how stupid it is because you're protesting climate change and you're protesting all these things while wearing the products and using the products of it. It makes no sense. It makes you complete hypocrites. Climate change isn't a thing. I don't know what the state of education is in the United States. I don't. I don't know what the state of education is in the United States anymore. Because when I was a kid, we learned about the Ice Age and the Tropical Age. And one of the first things we learned is during the Tropical Age, there are no glaciers. Glaciers only exist during an ice age. At the end of the ice age, the glaciers melt away and we go into a tropical age. And then eventually we'll go back into snowball Earth because the Earth will correct itself. It goes through cycles like that. We're at the end of an ice age. That's why the glaciers are melting. People aren't doing it. The Earth is a big fucking giant rock floating around in the solar system. And you think we, the fleas of this planet, are causing any damage to it whatsoever that the planet itself cannot fix? You're completely fucking retarded. You're the same people that are wearing masks now because you think, oh, the human body is going to get destroyed by all of these fucking, I gotta wear a mask, I gotta get all these shots. No, your body will be fine if you allow it to fucking adapt and overcome. See, that's fucking elementary school fucking basic shit. But no, climate change is the reason California is on fire. Climate change is also the reason Pennsylvania is frozen. Climate change is also the reason there was 10 feet of snow in New York. No, it's not. It's because the fucking Great Lakes have this thing called lake effect snow, where really cold weather comes down across Canada, goes across gigantic lakes, picks up moisture, and then just dumps it onto the land. It has nothing to do with climate change. How could one side of the fucking country be on fire and the other be frozen solid? And you'd be like, climate change is a thing. And then every time it's called hurricane season for a reason. We could predict them. Now, if there was a hurricane to just pop off right now, and it would be a snow hurricane, well, then we could talk about climate change because I don't think that's ever been seen before. A hurricane that just hits Miami and just dumps snow and high winds instead, like a hurricane blizzard. I don't think that's ever happened. If that happens, then maybe we could have a good conversation about climate change. But no, no. There's hurricane season, there's tornado season. All the seasons still exist. Every once in a while, you get an exception to the rule. That's the truth about everything, everywhere, anywhere. You always get an exception to the rule. You can talk about climate change right now. What if a fucking meteor just fucking strikes Russia and just fucking boom hits it and fucking all of a sudden it's just then we're gonna go into a snowball Earth and what is it? Climate change again? Did people do it or did the meteor do it? All of the clouds and the smoke and the fire and brimstone falling from the ground. Look at what people did. No, the fucking meteor did it. Quit blaming the natural cycle of the earth on people. Get your shit together. You people are stupid. Read a fucking book and not by, oh, somebody, oh, This person went to college for 10 years. Do you know, have you ever met somebody that's gone to college recently? They're usually the most dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. And then they, not only that, they think they're smarter than you and everybody else because they went to college and they have a piece of paper proving they went to college. And then you go, okay, let's take an IQ test. And guess who fails the IQ test? The college person. You know why? Because you know how I went to college. Do you know how you successfully graduate from college with I graduated with a 3.9? You just repeat the bullshit back to the teacher that the teacher told you. You don't have to think for yourself. You just repeat all of the bullshit that they told you back in the paper that they're now give me a paper. You repeat that back. You get an A or a B if you didn't word it correctly. That's how you graduate college. You don't learn anything. It's just you take a textbook, you take what the teacher told you, and you repeat the textbook and the teacher. And usually the textbook is written by the teacher, and you regurgitate that bullshit back to them, and that's how you get an A. You didn't learn anything. You didn't absorb anything. You just fucking regurgitated to them like a good little fucking birdie what they already gave you. That's it. That's why the most successful people right now are people that went to trade schools and became electricians and plumbers. You know how much money those guys are getting paid? And then you've got all these fucking girls. Like, this is my job at Twitter. I show up, I have breakfast, then I go to Pilates, and then I go and do this, and then we have a coffee, and then we have a smoothie, and then I go to the bathroom, and then I go in for a meeting for 30 minutes, and then I go to lunch, and then I go up onto the roof, and we go swimming, and we do a little bit more exercise, and then I go to another 30-minute meeting, and then I have dinner, and I go home. Yeah, that's not a job. That's daycare. Don't listen to what Gavin Newsom is a complete idiot. All these California politicians. Fucking Nancy Pelosi, complete fucking idiot. Gavin Newsom, complete fucking idiot. Kamala Harris, complete fucking idiot. Stop listening to people from California. Everybody in Hollywood whose houses are burning down right now. We're the ones going, climate change this, climate change that, vote for Kamala. Oh. All fucking complete idiots. Don't send your money to them. All the houses that are burning down right now are like $25 million houses. They're multi-million dollar houses. Everybody that's losing a house right now is completely fucking rich. And you know what's going to happen? They're moving. They're not going to stay in California after their house is burnt down. They're going to build somewhere else for cheaper. And do you think that California is going to rebuild on that land? No. They're not going to oh, well, since nobody's going to be living here in Malibu since all their houses burnt down, let's build a bunch of homeless shelters. California ain't going to do that. They're going to build $25 million houses and go, you want to buy a fucking house on the ocean? Nobody's going to buy it. Everybody's moving the fuck out. Do not send money to those people. Those people are rich already. Fuck California. And fuck the rest of you for believing the climate change hoax.